Hello, how's it going YouTube? I thought I'd make a quick video explaining what's been going on with my channel because I can't upload anything, so I said to Michael, is it alright if I just put something on your channel to explain what's going on? He was like, that's cool. I can't upload to my channel right now because I have 2 community guideline strikes, which I will explain. Often when people's channels get shut down or flagged or something fucked up happens with their channel, people get quite dramatic. Edit out that burp, Mike. People get quite dramatic, and some people have been making like a free demotivator hashtag, which I very much appreciate, but it's just a YouTube channel. I'm not like a victim or anything. I don't make a living off YouTube. It's just kind of a bummer because I've got some good videos coming up. Like I got one of Let's Play Doom 4, which I was working on. I've got another one just about like YouTube harassment and abuse. A few other videos in the works that I wanted to release, but I guess they'll just have to wait for now. So what happened on my channel? A while ago I uploaded a video called Richard Spencer Face Punch Slayer Edition, which was Nazi Richard Spencer getting punched in the face to Slayer, and it was fucking hilarious and a fantastic video, and it went, like, for my content, it went semi-viral because it started racking up a lot of views. I looked at one day, it's like 10,000 views, 20,000 views, 30,000 views, 40,000 views. I was like, wow, I finally had a video go kind of viral. And then all of a sudden it said, your video has been taken down due to a community guideline strike for being inappropriate content. Now you've got a strike on your channel. You can't stream anymore, so my streaming was cut off, but you can still upload videos and stuff. So the strike wasn't for the music. I was actually allowed to use the music, but it said that it would be demonetized, and it was, so I wasn't making any money off that video. But I was like, it's funny anyway, so I just let it go, and then got in trouble for the content, which was him being punched in the head. So I thought about that strike, and I was like, even if the person who gave me the strike did so falsely, I think that was a fair flag, because you could interpret that video like I was condoning violence against random people standing on the street, and I was actually against the Nazi punch. I just thought it's fucking hilarious seeing his head get used as a double bass drum to Slayer. So I couldn't feel bad about the punch, but it was a fucking hilarious video, and I was real happy that it was like racking up tens of thousands of views. But I understood the strike. Alright, it could be interpreted like I was condoning violence, and it was demonetized from their music, but I don't know if Slayer wanted to be associated with that, because apparently Tom Araya of Slayer loves Trump. What a fucking cunt, but whatever, that's a side topic. So I didn't appeal that strike, because I was like, alright, yeah, I get it. I understand why that would be offensive or bad. At the same time, there are entire channels dedicated to harassing the fuck out of tiny YouTube channels and flinging insults and just being very vicious and personally insulting and try to take apart people on a personal level, and they get a lot of passes for that, but punching a Nazi in the head, that's no good. I don't know how that works, how they decide that, but I didn't challenge that strike. So that remained on my channel. Later, I got a thumbnail strike on my video message to anti-feminists, where I called anti-feminists whining babies, and like lots of them hated that, and they were like, this is insulting, and you know, I've kind of moved away from making such insulting videos, but everyone was complaining about that, and then all of a sudden I got like a thumbnail strike, which was just like, message to anti-feminists, demotivator opinion, and it had a picture of a baby crying. And I don't know how that was offensive, but I got a thumbnail strike for that, and you can't appeal those, and they're different from copyright or community guideline strikes. They're a different type of strike, and it said there are no consequences for this, but this is like a warning, so if you get another thumbnail strike, something might be up. I have no idea what was offensive about that thumbnail. It's kind of ironic, because some anti-feminist came along and saw the crying baby thumbnails. This offends me, like a crying baby, and then they gave me the strike for the thumbnail that was calling them whiny. Okay, I mean, not overly sensitive at all. And now this final strike was, yesterday I uploaded a video called YouTube, The Experiment Failed, which was just about Milo Yiannopoulos and the fact that I think he's a very untrustworthy individual who's changed his tune a lot of things, that his story about how he lost his virginity was very questionable, and about people in the skeptic community turning into listen and believers, you know, agreeing with Anita Sarkeesian, saying you have to listen and believe, but only when it comes to Milo Yiannopoulos, not with other people, for some strange reason. And essentially how many of them were doing apologetics for child rape because Milo Yiannopoulos himself said that he knew about child rapists, but refused to do anything about it. So he was actively covering up for child rapists, and then a lot of these skeptics were just saying, leave Milo alone, he's just traumatized, and all this kind of thing, which is very frustrating because they never had that position before. But now all of a sudden with Milo, yeah, they care about it. And I think that could be seen as unfair, saying that they were doing child rape apologetics or whatever, but considering Milo said that he actually knew people who were doing child rape, I don't think that's too far-fetched. I hope this video doesn't get flagged down for me saying the words child rape or whatever. And I was just doing that reading based on their tweets, just what they were saying in their tweets in defense of Milo. I can't read people's minds. I doubt that they would be for abuse of children, but they're certainly willing to do apologetics for an individual who has explicitly covered up child abuse. I don't know what in that video caused it to get a community guideline strike, so I don't know. YouTube doesn't give you very much information. It just says that it's been flagged and that you've got a strike and that you can appeal it. But I don't know what to say in my appeal because I'm just like, hey, why did I get a community guideline strike? I don't know. So it could just be a glitch with the software, or it could be some angry person out there is just trying to like shut me up by flagging me, or there was something in the video that was bad or against the terms of service that I'm not aware of. But you see, I don't have this victimhood complex like, oh, you know, I'm being shut down, this is censorship, whatever. Because if I've done something wrong, or if I've made a mistake, I'm willing to fix it. I'm not a proud person in that sense. Probably it wasn't a good video to have on my channel, even though I would watch it on a loop and just laugh my fucking ass off. That's kind of besides the point, even though it was hilarious. So that's why I didn't appeal that strike. But when you literally don't know why, like why is it striked? And now I can't use my YouTube channel for like 3 months. I thought I was just criticizing people who were doing apologetics for pedophilia and child rape based on, you know, the whole situation with Milo. And that should be a good thing to be criticizing. And I try to be charitable to the people, but I mean, I've got their tweets, so I was just analyzing what their tweets said. Why does that get a community guideline strike? So I'm not a victim, I'm not gonna cry about it or whatever, like censorship. I'm not blaming anti-feminists for it, because I don't know who did it, I don't know why they did it. I just think YouTube needs a better system for flagging so that you know why, you have more of a chance to appeal based on information that they've actually given you. Because right now it's just like you have no idea what happened, and then you have to guesstimate or something to say to them. I don't even know what to say to them because I don't even know what I did wrong. So just to clear it up, there was the community strike on the Nazi punch. I thought it was fair, didn't appeal it. I was like, yep, good point. The thumbnail strike, I have no idea what was offensive about the thumbnail or what was wrong with it, but okay, got a strike on that. And then the mystery strike. But I've appealed it, so it might just get appealed and get resolved, and that will be much ado about nothing. And then tomorrow I'll be right back to making videos, and it won't be a big deal. But if you don't see me around for a while, I guess it would just be because of this, but I might just go on streams with other people and have conversations about other stuff. So I guess if I'm not doing my channel for a while, I will do mowing the lawn more often, because I haven't done that enough. Gardening, because there's some weeds in there. Drinking alcohol, potentially while sad, maybe sitting on the bed, maybe crying. Reading The Bread Book by Kropotkin, so that when I come back, I'm a hardcore anarcho-communist. Don't cry for me, but free demotivator.